it's your girl Marielle. Welcome back to my channel, Friday Night Light Movie Reviews, where we do reactions and reviews to TV shows, movies, and other digital content. I know I've been MIA. 2023 has been giving your girl curveballs, but I'm trying to stay ahead of everything. And with one of those things being consistent with this channel, I really do love you guys. This is a great outlet for me to just share my love of movies and TV shows and anything entertainment wise, and just share it with you guys, share my opinion with you guys. So with all that being said, last year I did a series for just the month of October for Halloween season. We did reviews and reactions to new Halloween movies and old Halloween themed scary movies, and we're gonna keep that tradition going this year as well. I'll be putting out a video every day up until October 31st. And I've already recorded a couple, and tomorrow is Friday the 13th. So if your mind is where my mind is, you already know what's going to be reviewed and reacted. But between now and October 31st, if you guys have any movies or shows you want me to review that gives you that festive Halloween season feels, let me know and I'll give them a watch and tell you guys what I thought. So with all of that being said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Follow your girl on Instagram and TikTok. Over on TikTok, I am doing a series of criminal stories and criminal-based television shows. It's a great series. You guys should check it out. So today we're going to be talking about the 1998 movie Practical Magic, starring Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman as Sally and Jillian Owens. We also have Stockard Channing and Diane West, who plays their aunts, Frances and Jet. And then we later on see in this movie Aidan Quinn, who plays a detective, and the whole person that blew the Owens family out of the water. We have Jimmy Angelov, who is played by Goran Vizinajic. I think I said his name right. If I didn't, charge it to my head and not to my heart. So we're going to be talking about the things I like, the things I didn't like, and would I recommend you guys to spin it around the block and give this movie another watch for this Halloween season. So let's talk about the overview or the plot of this movie. Sally and Jillian Owens, born into a magical family, with them avoiding witchcraft themselves. But when Jillian's vicious boyfriend, Jimmy Angelov, dies in a, not a freak accident, but they try to use the magic to fix it, but instead they created an evil spirit that threatens to destroy their Owens family line. So without giving too much away, the movie starts with all the meat right in the beginning, right? So we see in the trailer where it talks about a curse that if an Owens woman truly loves someone, they end up dying for the curse. Jillian, who never really believed in any of it, she just wanted to have fun, she figured, well, if I don't love them, nothing's going to happen. So we find out that the curse was created by their ancestor, who was being hung around the Salem witch trials. She was pregnant, and the person that she loved never came to her aid. And with her heartbreak and her sorrow, she was in so much pain that she created this curse against any man that wants to fall in love with an Owens woman. So through this movie, we see Aunt Jet and Aunt Frances, who are definitely not ashamed of who they are and what their gifts are. They live in a small town where everybody says, witch, you're a witch, witch, you're a bitch, because I don't want to curse on the channel. So Sally becomes introverted. And introverted, I mean like she does not care about magic. It's to the point where she created a spell for herself for a man that never could exist, so she can never have a broken heart. And Jillian is like, that's what life is about. Heartache, fun, falling in love, and things of that nature. So what happens is Sally rescues her sister. And then we start to see the whole movie blow up, right? Sally has her children who are mad that their mother doesn't, appreciates her gift. And so does her aunt. And what ends up happening, Sally and Jillian are left alone to deal with their mess, because you can't turn your nose up to magic and expect other people to help you out. So through this movie, we see Jillian and Sally's relationship get stronger and stronger But in the same time, it feels like it's getting weaker because Jillian is a bit selfish, but so is Sally. You know, she has to understand. She didn't understand Jillian. Like, you have this gift, you're wasting it. Your life could be so much better if you just let, right? Even her kids are like that. So through the course of this movie, we see Sally kind of come out of her shell, where we see the introduction to Aidan Quinn's character, the officer who's there to investigate the missing or the death of Jimmy Angel Love. Jillian, through this movie, thinks that she can use her beauty and everything like that to get everything to go away, but she didn't. What I really did like about this movie, because I think everybody would have thought Jillian would have became more mature and came to her, you know, to her faculties and realized that she has to do better. But it wasn't that. And I like the twist on it because it was more so based on Sally not being ashamed of who she was born to be, who her children are born to be, and that this legacy is going to keep evolving because of the women in this family. So the serious part of this movie is when we see Aunt Jet and Aunt Frances come back because they're dealing with something real heavy. And then we start to see the people in the area say, okay, maybe they're not bad witches. Maybe they're not trying to kill people. They're like us. They fall in love with the wrong guy, with the right guy, and stuff happens. And I like that the whole town came together. And I think that happened because Sally took a step back and realized, I have to walk in this gift that I have. I'm a witch. My children are witches. My aunts, my mother before me, my sister were all witches. But we make the decision on how we're going to move in the world. And I think that's what made this movie like a more family oriented, kind of cute little Halloween movie, because it gives you lessons through the whole movie. One, not to be ashamed of who you are and what your gifts are. Two, you cannot live a crazy life and think because you have these gifts that there's going to be no consequences for the things that you do. And that is what we saw in Jillian. The most emotional part of this movie was pretty much close to the end of this movie, where Sally truly comes in form in her gift, and we see this short connection between Jillian and Sally, where she's suffering because the evil spirit has entered her body, and Sally realizing, maybe my sister needed me all these years as much as I needed her. And I like that little connection, even though it was kind of scary because we didn't know it was going to happen. But with the love that Jillian had for her sister as she's maturing and seeing, my sister has this whole life. And Sally saying, okay, Jillian doesn't want this life, but it's not wrong. And they come together, and the love story is not between, I will say the first love story for me is between Jillian and Sally trying to get their relationship as sisters back. And then we see the other love story that I'm not going to go into because I've been saying a lot and that's just too much to spoil for you guys. I definitely recommend you guys watching this, spinning it around the block one more time. Even if it's just to have the reminiscence of young Sandra Bullock, young Nicole Kidman, and seeing them have this fun time in this movie. We definitely get a huge gift as far as Halloween goes at the end of this movie. So I'm giving Practical Magic 5 stars. I loved this movie. There was nothing really negative that I can say. The storyline was great. There was no slow moments. It was action coming at you, different types of actions, whether it was the witchcraft or, things like that. I just love this movie. It's definitely a family-based movie. You guys should spin it around the block and watch it one more time. So with all that being said, we are at the end of this video. Again, I am going to be filming and recording movie reviews every day this month. They won't be really long because it is a video coming out every single day. So with all that being said, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. And as always, be safe, be courageous, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.